Good morning, church. Things are starting to open up, and this last week I went to an outdoor restaurant, and I got to tell you, I had a little bit of fear and trepidation because you just don't know, is it clean in the kitchen? Does the waiter have COVID? Does my friend have COVID? And we had fear going into sheltering, and now we have some fear starting to come out of it. And the Israelites were the same way. When they were standing at the edge of the Red Sea before it had parted, they were afraid. And Moses had to say to them in Exodus 14:13, "Do not fear. Stand by and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will accomplish for you today." Even after all the miracles got done, they were afraid. And 40 years later, when they were standing on the edge of the wilderness ready to go into the promised land, once again they were afraid. And Moses, who was their leader, he had to be their cheerleader. And he said to them in Deuteronomy 31:8, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or tremble at them. For the Lord your God is the one who goes with you. He will not fail you or forsake you." He knew that they didn't need to be afraid because he knew who God was and is and will be. Their God who is with them. Some fear is a good thing. It causes us to put on our masks and keeps us social distancing. But some fear keeps us away from the amazing things that God has ahead for us. Is there something that you're nervous about? Maybe going shopping because you haven't done it in 3 months, or going to a restaurant, or going back to work, or talking to a neighbor about the Lord, or praying out loud, or going to church. Let's let Moses' words go deep down into our heart and be true for us, which was, "Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God is the one who goes with you." Today, church, would you spend a few minutes thinking about that? Thinking about what is holding you back in life, spiritually, mentally, relationally, from stepping into the promised land that God has for you just ahead.